Gemini, hi, it's Lisa, and we're going to do general reading for December 2022. It's only general, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but you know the drill. Take what does, leave what doesn't. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it. You'll come back and see me again. And if you have been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. All right. Okay, let's get started for Gemini 2022, December. Okay, we got the Seven of Staffs and the Fool, Nine of Cups, the Star, the Eight of Staffs, my Four of Cups, the Two of Coins, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Coins. All right, we'll take a look at this, and then we'll see what we can find out from this. I'll pull clarifiers from another deck, and then we'll pull a couple oracle cards. All right. Now it looks like the Seven of Staffs comes up, and this is as you see yourself. So I feel like you're feeling like you are on guard. You feel like you have to maybe stand up for yourself, and kind of like defend yourself a little bit. And I'm not thinking physical. Maybe it's I don't know if you had an argument. I don't know if there was just something that went on in your life that you felt like you needed to make sure that you felt like you were the right person for it. The job, like say it was a job, and you needed to defend that to somebody, maybe the people that were trying to not hire you, or I just feel like you were just in the defense of something. You needed to stand up for yourself. Now the energy of the Fool, this is like the theme of the month, so this is like a whole new beginning. So you might be stepping out and trying something new, and this could be in anything. I don't know from this yet, but anything could be a job, could be a social life, could be a relationship. I mean anything. So we'll keep it there. But now you have your Nine of Cups energy, and this is so much like contentment. And just feeling very secure, being very happy for what you have. I think that's your goal, and I don't know, maybe this new start is what's going to set that off, because I don't know what your life was like, that you had to defend yourself, but then you had this new start, and that was like your month. That's how you were going to do something new for the month. And the goal that you had is you want to feel as if you have what you need. You're not wanting for anything, and that doesn't necessarily mean just monetary. It just mean like friends and family relationships. Like that kind of situation. But what you do have to get over, though, this star energy. This is something that feeling replenished, feeling hopeful, having faith in a situation, and it comes up that you need to get past it somehow, or you need to overcome it. So maybe right now, if I said it, it looks like you can't just wish on a star. That's what that feels like. You can't just wish on a star. So whatever it is, this new path that you want to take, and this goal that you want to happen for you, you can't just wish on it. You can't just hope on it. You can't just think, like when people are always saying, "Oh, I'm going to win the lottery," and you got all this hope and faith in the fact that you're going to win this lottery. That's the kind of feeling it is. Don't just hope on it. Make it happen. And then with this accomplishment, this Eight of Staffs, so this is like fast movement. This is like putting in a lot of energy, and could be communications, could be like, where you're doing emails or just things on a computer. Like it feels like that, but it doesn't have to be that. But just feel like you're moving a lot of your energy and a lot of your resources, a lot of everything that you have. You're moving it fast because you want to get to whatever this goal that you were looking for. Interesting. Now the Four of Cups, you have to avoid feeling disappointed. So if something doesn't come of whatever was going on here, where you thought you put in so much about it and all this energy and effort that you used, it's a possibility there's going to be some disappointment, a chance for disappointment. And this is saying avoid that. Don't be disappointed, because you know what? The worst thing is if you never tried. So whatever this is that you want to try, it's worse if you never tried. So, if something doesn't come out the way you were hoping it would, and, because it's funny, because this Four of Cups, I always think about this guy, because it's almost like he always looks so, like, bratty, because he had 3 cups, or no, he had 4 cups, or he thought he was going to get 4 cups, and he didn't get the 4 cups, so he only had 3. Then they give him this, I always call it the pity cup. They always give him this pity cup, and he's like, yeah, all right, whatever, I don't want it now. Don't do that, because you don't want to lose faith in yourself, being able to do what you want to do, and get something started. Because if you get disappointed, you might not want to even go forward. And then I have this 2 of coins. It's like you are juggling something. I don't know what you're juggling: job, family, home, whatever the situation is, but you're juggling. And it's not like a bad juggling. It's a happy juggling. So you know that you can do this. And I think that's why, if there was a chance that you were going to get disappointed, it's because you knew what your abilities are. You know how you're able to handle things. And you can keep everything in, you can keep things, a whole bunch of things in the air, not even having to think about where they're going to land. I feel like you know you got it. That's this Queen of Swords energy. This could be somebody around you, but this is actually your energy too. It's Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. All the air signs. And this could be male or female, but if this is somebody around you, you know them. They're very honest, and they can be very protective to their family, to you if you're good friends. So in that situation, they're very independent. But again, this could be yours, energy popping up here too. And it's almost like you want to go for this. Either you're going to this person for support, or it's just basically you're actually finding support in yourself. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. The wind blows. And you're finding support in yourself. Let me shut my window real quick. Oh, that's all about. And then in the end, first, like the outcome. Whether you're going to be able to, I feel like what's important to you, it's you're going to be able to give when you can, and not feel a certain kind of way if you needed to receive. I feel like that balance is important to you. And then sometimes actually discernment of where you're giving. Maybe you want to be able to make those choices, to who you're going to give to and who you're not going to give to, for whatever reason that is. But because this is not the traditional card, but in the traditional card, there's actually 2 people laying down there, and one of them looks like they didn't get their coins yet, and it's almost like you're not sure they're going to get them. I don't think they're not, but it's almost like you want to be able to choose how, because coins don't always mean money. I mean, it could be time, energy, effort. So you might want to just be able to choose on that, like discernment on where you put your time, energy, and effort, Okay, let me see about clarifying. Oops. All right, let's see. So we got 7 of staffs. Hold up. told everybody so far, I need a new table. It's weird, it's just rubbery on this top. Anyhow, all right, 7 of staffs. What do we got for the 7 of staffs? 10 of wands, 5 of wands, and the 9 of pentacles. All right, looks like whatever situation that you were feeling defensive about, there was chaos. There was like a lot of maybe arguments or disagreements mostly. And it was just getting to be, maybe you had a lot of responsibilities. And even though you were able to handle it, you had everything that you needed. You had experience and confidence and you knew what you were doing. But, it gets like tiring. What about this Fool? Anytime you got the Fool for Gemini. Strength, the Hierophant, and Chariot. Cool. Well, you're very determined. You're very determined to just you want to do something new. And, you have the willpower to try for it. As far as this Hierophant, so I don't know if you're looking at something in education. Maybe you're looking at something in a spiritual realm, like maybe you want to do something for your ministry or your church or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be, different for everybody, but I feel like it might be just something educational based or, where your heart is. It actually feels like where your heart is. So however that resonates. This 9 of Cups. It's a Magician. Oops. That's Justice. And the Ace of Wands. Well, whatever this is, I mean, you have what you need. You have, like, the resources, the experience, and the knowledge to be able to go where you want to go and make things work. And, this Ace of Wands is like a whole new spark. So I feel like whatever you wanted to set out in, it's something that maybe you thought about it for a really long time, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, I'm ready to do it. Whatever it was, you're ready to do it. And Justice coming in, I just feel like it has a lot to do with being balanced and, making sure that, as you're able to keep moving forward, things are still going to work out. See if it comes up with the 6 of Coins all the way up here. This fairness keeps coming out to me. It's like you just want to make sure that you're not giving up anything else that's very important to you. And again, take it as it resonates. Family, friends. You don't want to give up on that stuff just to make this happen. So you're just kind of try to you're balancing it or juggling it. What about the Star? Tell me about the Star. The Page of Cups. I should be able to see. Okay. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Wands. All right. So yeah, basically, when they didn't want you to wish on a star, you're just wishing for something, hoping for something, but it's not going to make it happen. And I feel like you pretty much got that idea, and you're like, okay, so you're going to start making plans because you know that your goal could be really, really good, and it can push you forward in a lot that you want to be pushed forward into. And this Cups, it feels like something very passionate to you. So that does, so down here, very true to your heart. What about the 8 of Staves? Queen of Swords again. Again, I think that could be you. The Ace of Pentacles. And the 7 of Swords. I feel like you're manifesting an opportunity for yourself. You're able to look at something and be like, yeah, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it. And I feel like that with the Seven of Swords, not that lying, cheating, stealing thing. It's more like it keeps coming down to you don't want to take away from something else to put your whole heart into this. So I feel like that's coming up huge. Because I don't know if you've ever seen the traditional deck. It's like the guy's walking away with like 3 of the swords from an encampment in the back. And one of the things is about not so much he's stealing the swords, but he's taking them away so he can't get into a war with whoever these people are. And this way, to me, it feels like this. You just want to make sure you're not doing that. You're not taking more from one to the other. And I don't know if this is kids, family members, co-worker. I have no idea. But just, you want to make sure it's fair and balanced. This is 4 of Cups. Judgment, 3 of Wands. And the 5 of Pentacles. All right. Well, you know what? I'm thinking with Judgment, that's like, this is an insight in your mind. You're realizing something. You could have made different decisions. Would I do it again the same way if I had that opportunity again? And with this 5 of Pentacles, where you're feeling left out. You're feeling like there's a lack somewhere. And I feel like that's what this thing said about not being disappointed. Because when you feel that insight of judgment, it's like, okay, well, maybe I wouldn't change the way I would have done it. So maybe it would have worked out for me either way. Or maybe you were very confident in what you did and you felt good about the outcome. Because it's not always about, things that we did bad or did wrong. Just saying, oh, yeah, that was good. I would have done that too. All right, Page of Wands. King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. That's lots of people. That's interesting. So this was what you would still want to embrace. This feels like you might have, there might be, younger children around you. It could be people with just like a very younger mindset, or, maybe a little on the immature side, but I mean, not badly, but but younger. They're coming up younger. All these old pages. So I'm wondering, that might be what you do not want to take away time from. So whatever it is that you got going on here that you want to do, I mean, your heart is in it completely, but you don't want to take away from these people. So that's why you're choosing to embrace them. So you're not going to give that up just to follow your heart, basically. But, I think you made that decision. You're not going to choose not to. Let's see. Knight of Cups. The Star again. And the Queen of Cups. That's so cool. I feel like at this point, when you came to this conclusion about what's important to you, what you're willing to give up, and what you're willing not to give up, and how these things are going to work out for you, I feel like you're surrounding yourself with the people that you find most important, that you want to be around, and you're able to say, well, now I can, have faith, and I can have hope that it'll work. And you just have to get to that point where you were just like, okay, but you had to make those boundaries. That's the thing about the Queen of Swords. She's firm boundaries. So I feel like you needed to set some boundaries that you weren't going to give up what was most important to you, just for something else that was pretty important to you, but not the highest importance. Okay. 6 of Coins. Got the Empress. 2 of Swords. And the 2 of Cups. Let's do fine. You have this feeling you want to grow something. You want to nurture something. You want something, to continue to flourish. And this, again, whether it's family, whether it's whatever this passion project you got going on here, and you're going to have to make decisions. And I think you're going to have to make decisions. But it's still going to be based on what you want and how you feel. And you're not going to let anybody, kind of push you to doing more for one thing than the other. Oops. Because, you want there to be some kind of even balance to something. Okay. Let's see. Confidence is your key to success. And a personal issue reaches a resolution. Wow. So now it makes me wonder, like, have you been grappling with this for a while? Has it been like something where you weren't really sure you could do it, but it was possible you wanted to do it? And, you know, eventually you will. You'll make that decision. Balance. Oh, wow. All right, Gemini, this is so you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I will be seeing you in a couple weeks for the mid-months, all right? Take care.